What's up, everybody? My name's Ralph Johnson. Welcome to another episode of Ralph Johnson Photography. Anyways, guys, what we're going to talk about today is what do you need to get started in filming, okay? There's not a lot of stuff here, really, but there's a few things that, to me, are must-haves, okay? And a lot of them can be hand-me-downs or free options even, okay? The first thing that we're going to start with is probably the camera. Now, granted, I'm shooting with two cameras quite a bit now, okay, and everything. This is the Canon EOS RP, and then this one that I'm using right here, that's not focusing on my finger, is the Canon T3i, okay? The reason why I'm filming on the T3i instead of the RP right now is mainly very simple, okay? To show you that you don't need a lot of money to do this. Yes, this is a $1,300 camera plus tax, makes it like close to $1,500 US dollars, okay? But this one right here, again, the one that I'm pointing at that's not focusing on my finger, is out of date actually, okay? And you can probably pick it up on eBay for $200-300 bucks. I don't know, I haven't looked. But it does very well. It does 1080p at 30 frames per second, 24 frames per second, which is something that this one don't do. You know, 24 frames per second. But anyways, I digress. Camera. That's, well, you need that to actually record the actual stuff itself. Then, well, actually, you need the camera just for, so you can get the image recorded. What you actually need for the image recording are, I should have been more prepared, SD cards, you know, pretty SD cards. I'm gonna cover the name up there. SD cards that you can't really see like that. Anyways, SD cards. So that's one thing that you're gonna be needing is SD cards. And I have a bunch of different varieties in here. I have SanDisk, I have ProMaster, I have Lexar, I have Transcend, I have PNY. So I'm not loyal to any brand. I think the one that's in here is actually a Samsung SD card. Okay, so that's one thing that you're going to need to actually record the audio, to record the video onto the camera, okay, is the SD card, okay, because there are some that do have disk drives built into them, whether you get a handheld video recorder, and why is this like that? Anyways, whether you get a handheld video recorder, you know, something like a Sony DXC or something like that, or if you use a DSLR, there's none that have an internal hard drive built into them that I know of. So you need SD cards. Now, to power the camera, there's two options. You can either, one, get batteries for it. This is a non-Canon branded battery, so batteries for it. Or two, get the adapter to plug in so you can use DC power. So, anyways, that's kind of an important deal there too, because you gotta have a way to record it and a way to keep the camera powered up, so you can actually do recording. Okay. Now, the next things that you need are a microphone, I would say. And the reason why I say that is because the audio in the camera itself isn't that great. I mean, here, I'm going to unplug it real quick. And here, this is audio directly from the camera itself. You're probably going to hear the cement truck going by, and there's a crane over there being worked on and stuff for the Muni and stuff like that. And now I'm going to plug this back in. Okay, and now you have the audio from the Rode Video Micro. Now, why am I using the Rode Video Micro? Well, one, it's cheap. It's very cheap, and it's a very good mic. Does great for what it's designed to do. It looks like a dead cat. Well, it looks like a fuzzy thing. This is called a dead cat. Anyways, so you need a microphone. Now, why do I use this microphone in particular instead of any others? Because I don't have to worry about it. This is a very simple mic. You just plug it into the camera, you're done. Okay? So, what do you need after that? Well, you need a way to see, you know, the image and stuff like that. So, you need a lens of some type. I mean, whether it be a 18 to 55 that is, you know, kind of a generic basic all-around lens that comes with crop sensor DSLR cameras, something like this, or whether you want to be farther out and have a 55 to 250 and talk really far away, but then you'll need a different type of microphone. I'm using a Pancake 24mm on here right now that's made by Canon, and it's kind of designed specifically for that. But I have other lenses in here too. Now, you don't need all of these lenses that I have. I've done and, you know, figured out what I like to shoot with and stuff like that. For mainly landscapes, I'm shooting 10 to 20, which is this lens in here. For landscapes, for waterfalls, for a lot of stuff that I need to get the whole thing in there, 10 to 20. If I'm shooting talking head stuff like this, it's this 24mm that's on this camera. If I'm wanting to do portraits, it's this 50mm. If I'm wanting to get long shots, it's this 55 to 250. If I'm wanting to shoot birds, I have another lens for that. That's a 150 to 500. So I use that stuff. So we've talked about the camera, the microphone, the batteries, and the SD cards. And there's geese right there that you can't see in the frame until... No, you can't see them at all. Anyways, so what else do we need? Well, I would say a tripod. Okay, a tripod or monopod or some place to hold this up. Now, is this an absolute necessary thing? No. Because you can put it on a rock or on the ground and get some very creative shots if you want to. But a tripod does help. Again, these aren't expensive. So, if you have... Let's see. If you have $500 to spend, you can probably get this setup I got right here, which is a Rode Video Micro with a 24mm lens on it that's sitting on a Benro travel tripod. I think it's called the Aero 4. And I think the most expensive thing here, well, when I bought it, it was the camera, but I think right now probably the most expensive thing is the tripod itself, which is kind of odd. But you can get a lot cheaper tripods. So, anyways, yeah, so $500, you can easily get a setup that will work for what you want to do. I mean, I got the camera, like I said, probably $200-300, okay? The microphone's $68. You can probably find it for $58 a lot of times. You can get this $100 lens, which I think is like $125, so, and then a $60 tripod. Well, this one's more than 60, but anyways, you know, good cheap tripod. So $500, you can have an entire really good setup, in my opinion, and it will work for what you want to do. Oh, that's a really pretty bird. Wish she was kind of coming over here. That's a pretty bird. Anyways, it will work for what you want to do because you're going to use it, okay? The main thing that I say about any of the setups that you do, you know, whether it's for whatever, and sorry, the sun's just kind of getting in my eyes now, so I'm just going to go like, I'll go like this because that'll block the light and everything, okay? Anyways, back to what I was saying. That is really pretty. Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying is that when you go and get setups for your camera and everything, you know, that you think that you need, it's great. I mean, and I didn't get all this all at one time. I built this up over time. And so, if you're looking for something right away to get yourself out there, go to a camera store, go to the used department if you want to, or go to eBay or whatever, okay? Or Amazon used or wherever you go, okay? Find the camera that you think will be right for you, okay? Now, the camera is the essential part to all of this, in my opinion. because of the fact that that's the thing that records the video and audio. Now granted, you're making better audio by adding a microphone on top, but it's still being recorded to the camera itself. So anyways, those are my thoughts on what you need to get started in doing video. Do you need a $7,000 kit? No, you don't. Do you need a $10,000 video camera? No, you don't. To get started off, to see if you like it even, okay? $500. And you can get a decent setup with that. That's all I have for you guys this week. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, terribly sorry. Hopefully you like the next video that I come out with. Anyways, we bug you to do a lot of stuff and everything, you know, like, subscribe, comment, and all that. Okay, do all that stuff if you want to. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys want to see more of St. Louis? Stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys this week. Peace out. Bye.